and today I'm here to offer some college shenanigans. I'm going to be talking about things that you should bring to college and basically things that I forgot to bring to college that now, as college is kind of winding down and I'm ready to go home, I'm just like, wow, I really wish I had bought these things in August when I first moved here. So, let's get this started. The first thing on my list is a ruler. I mentioned this in my care package video, but I forgot to bring a ruler to college. I don't know how. Also, like, you may think, like, oh, I'm not going to be using a ruler, but, like, if you are a crafter or for any of your hobbies, you might need a ruler. And just for any school things, like, depending on your major, art major, architect major, you're going to need a ruler. And there are a lot of, like, straight edge things, but like nothing really compares to a ruler in the end. Now that I have a ruler, even though I just got it in February, life has been much more easier because like when I would make my bullet journals, I would have to like find things that had a straight edge and I would like scramble around my room and then they wouldn't stay still and then I would end up having a little divot in my straight line. So, always bring a ruler. That's number one. Number two is toilet papers and Kleenex because first of all, I was like, no, I'm not going to need toilet paper in college. Like, they have toilet paper for us in the bathroom. Except the toilet paper sucks. I don't know. Maybe I'm just super spoiled and my parents buy the best toilet paper. But, like, the toilet paper in college is literally see-through. Like, you could just use your hand. That's how terrible it is. And then you have to, like, pull on the thing and it breaks, so then you have to pull it 1,000 times just to get this much tissue, and honestly it sucks, so I always just bring my own tissue at this point. Also Kleenex, because I brought paper towels but I didn't bring Kleenex, and paper towels are really rough to be blowing your nose on. It makes your nose raw and red, and that's not a good look. Plus, you just don't want to have to go through that unnecessary pain of not bringing Kleenex. Also, you could just use your tissue as Kleenex, but like, you know, whichever. Bring one of them. Strongly recommended. Next is hand soap. Okay, so the people in my hall, or on my floor, I should say, not my entire hall, but on my floor, were wetting paper towels with soap and water and sticking them to the ceiling and doors and stuff around our floor. So, due to this, we lost our soap in the, guest bathroom, which the guest bathroom is right outside my door, so I go there a lot because I'm not going to walk all the way down the hall when I could just go right there. So, thanks to those guys, we no longer have soap privileges in our guest bathroom, so luckily, I was smart enough to bring my own hand soap from day one. Shout out to my mom for putting that on my list and packing that for me. But, like, that can be very inconvenient. Just going to the bathroom and not having any soap. Now I have to walk all the way down the hall because I'm going to wash my hands. So now I could have just went to that bathroom to begin with. So I always just bring my own hand soap in my shower caddy with me now. Because I don't shower in that bathroom, but I do get ready in the morning at that bathroom and like brush my teeth and stuff, and I like to wash my hands after because ick, germs. Along with that, hand soap. Also, if you're one of the people that don't like to use the hand, like, blow dryers, bring paper towels. I should have said that with my napkins and toilet paper, but bring paper towels because I personally don't like to use them. They hold a lot of mold and fungus in there, and then they just spit it back out on your hands. If you don't know, look it up. This is true. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is facts. I don't remember, like, where I saw it, but I'm sure if you do a simple Google search, it will pop up. That they did, like, a black light on the inside of it, and they looked at all the germs, and it was super moldy and gross. So I'm like, hesitant to use those always. I don't like it. And it also takes 5 minutes to dry your hands. 5 minutes! So, bring your own toilet paper, Kleenex, and paper towels, and hand soap. Basically, moving to college is like moving into a small apartment. Next on my list is extra chargers and extension cords. When I came to school, I packed 4 chargers. 3 of them I got off of Amazon, and 1 of them was an Apple certified cord. 2 of the Amazon ones broke. They made it to like December and then they broke. The last one is in my car, so I don't use it that much, so it's still gonna have some life in it. But now I'm using my Apple certified cord, which I don't like if I go to Target, I'll get their brand of the like 10-foot cord, and I'm completely okay with that. Because it's like $25 for 10-foot cord, and it comes with a block. But with the Apple certified ones, I'm not gonna buy the 10-foot cord, in my opinion, because those are like $40, and it's just not worth it for me. But so the original Apple certified cords that you get, are really short. So I had to run an extension cord from my TV, like on the side of my bed, up to my bed, because of the fact that, it's a short cord. So bring extension cords, especially if your bed is lofted, because when I lived in my old room, my bed was lofted to the ceiling. Right now my bed's only at like a medium loft, so I could still, just plug it in on the side of me. My bed was lofted to the ceiling, and we only had like 2 outlets in our whole entire room, so I had no choice but to use extension cords for both of the outlets. Well, we have 3, but one of them was on her side, one of them was on my side, and one of them we shared. So I had to have an extension cord along with that 10-foot cord that could come all the way up to basically the ceiling, because that's where I was sleeping at. Also, just like if you have a TV, microwave, mini fridge, like I have an extension cord connecting all these Keurig, microwave, mini fridge, because obviously there's only 2 holes here. I would have had to put my things elsewhere, which, just bring an extension cord. Along with that, bring command strips, because I was like, oh no, I'm just going to get command strips when we get there, and luckily they did have some left over, but the pickings were slim. I did not get the original first choice in the command strips, which is like the ones that you just tack on and then pull down. I didn't get those ones originally. I got the clear ones and I got the hook ones, because the regular just pull down ones were all sold out. So first of all, don't wait until a week before you leave to get those, but also stack up on them, because you can use those whenever. Like even if you're, like when you're done with college, you're going to have to take down the ones that you already have. So you can save the other ones for next year. You can use them at your own house. Command strips are going to be something that you can use anywhere, no matter what. So just get the 3 packs while you're at the store in August. So that way when September comes and everyone's rolling around looking for command strips, you already have yours. They will sell out. The next thing is along with the extra chargers and extension cords, bring a portable charger. I brought my phone case charger, but I often forget that I have it. But I also do have 2 portable chargers, because when you go out, obviously you're not going to be able to find a plug everywhere, restaurants and stuff. And plus, I just like to have that backup with me. Like I keep one in my purse, one in my backpack, because I know I use my phone a lot, so it's bound to die at some point. So I just like to have that extra protection. Plus, I'm not like that person that's going to plug in their phone into an outlet in the middle of class. Like, I'd rather just discreetly plug it into my backpack, kind of thing. The next thing that I would say bring with you to college, is definitely going to be a sweeper swifter, or a broom. Because I had a small rug in the room that I lived in before. If you guys don't remember, be sure to check out my roommate's story, because I was sharing a room with someone else, and now I live in a single room. So my small rug, basically all I had to do was just, like, fling the stuff off of it. It didn't get that dirty. But now that I have a single room and I have all of this floor space, it seems like hair, crumbs, everything just comes out of nowhere, and it's just all over my floor and gross. So sweeping is something that I do a lot, except I have to use the sweeper or the broom that the school offers, and it's a really shitty, crummy broom, and it probably hasn't been replaced in years, which is dirty because it's just spreading more germs, and the bristles are just done for. I would be better off just sweeping everything into my own hand. That's how bad the broom is. So it really bothers me to have to sit there and sweep for 30 minutes when I could have just been done in 10 minutes. Also, don't wait until you can see piles of like hair and stuff on your floor to sweep. Sweep before you get to that point, because I'm looking at my floor right now and I need to sweep, except the broom sucks, so I don't want to. I should have bought a super swifter, and I regret not buying one, especially because I had one at home that I could have brought, and the one that I have at home is the one with the reusable cloth, so I literally just would have been throwing it in the washing machine. Like, I also recommend that one so you don't have to sit there and buy pads or ask your parents to buy little pads that you just throw away. But yeah, bring a super sweeper, especially if you like to eat snacks at 3 a.m. because crumbs will get everywhere, and I'm living proof of that now. The next thing is to bring printer, ink, and paper. I did not get my printer until I moved, until I was already moved in, the day that I moved in. And I got a really good deal on a super nice HP printer, and it came with one ink of black and white and one ink of colored, and that did last me until probably like February, except you know, when you run out, you forget that, like, oh, I didn't buy any extra ink, so then I didn't have any ink. Forgetting that you don't have ink, obviously, it's something that can easily just slip your mind. Also, when you buy a printer, it doesn't come with paper, so you do have to buy paper. You can't just expect to be like, I thought this came with paper. Although my mom, bless her, did pack me printer paper, which I would have totally just spaced out on that. But that is something to remember when you're buying a new printer, or when you're waiting until the last minute, like I did on move-in day to get your new printer. Like, those are things that can easily slip your mind. And like, I know first semester I didn't have a car, so I would have had to get back all the way on the bus, which takes a really long time, go just to buy printer paper, just to take another hour to come back home, which is not conducive to my time management skills. Next, I would definitely say is bring interview outfits. Like, I got acknowledged for an award here, and if I wouldn't have been smart enough to pack interview outfits, I would have had to go out and buy dress pants and a nice shirt for that ceremony. So be sure to pack interview outfits, and it's not even just for like awards, but if you want to, say you want to pledge a sorority, or say you just have a nice dinner that you want to go out to, or even you get a job interview on campus, off campus, you want to be presentable and you want to have that look, and you can't just wear jeans and, you know, Vans to your job interview or to your award ceremony. So do not forget to bring dress clothes. This was something that was at the top of my list because I didn't have a job when I first got here. I mean, I still don't have one, but I'm not looking for one. If I wanted that option to wear a nice business casual outfit, though, I would still have it. So that's pretty awesome. The next thing is Clorox wipes. So within the first week of living with my ex-roommate, she had like really bad foot sores, and they would always bleed and get all over the floor. And I'm so happy that she bought her own Clorox wipes, because first of all, I'm not using my Clorox wipes to clean up your blood. Second of all, I'm not cleaning up your blood. And lastly, just like you want to have that to sanitize down your room, especially during like flu season. Like, I'm sick right now, and that's been another reason why I haven't been posting that many videos, but to have those Clorox wipes to be able to even just wipe down like the inside of your microwave after you've spilled some stuff in it, your door handles is a really big thing. Like, just having those wipes just to, you know, offer that extra protection and cleanliness around the college area. Lastly, do not forget to bring air freshener. So I brought my diffuser with me, and that diffuses essential oils, which is really nice, but I did not bring any air freshener, mostly because it does give me a headache, but I should have brought it. That's one of the things that I regret not bringing. Although, life hack, if you have a bowl, put some water in your bowl and then put some fabric softener, or those little like pods, not tripods, but the little like small circle fabric softener beads into the water, and it will make your room smell completely good. Shout out to my mom for telling me that. But bring air freshener, because I have a kitchen on my floor, so people do often cook things that don't smell great. I burn things. I'm not a great cook. Like, when people fry foods, like, you just don't want to have that smell in your room. It's going to linger throughout the hallway no matter what, but if you can stop from having that smell in your room, you know, just spray down your coat, something like that, makes you feel better about, you know, that person just cooked, you know, burgers, and now the whole floor smells like meat. So, yeah, don't forget air freshener. I hope you guys all enjoyed these things that you should not forget to bring to college with you. If you want to see more of these videos, feel free to comment below. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. Goodbye, guys!